welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create some awesome music video animations, and these aren't going to be the same boring scribble animations that you see. The goal for this tutorial is to show you some creative tips that you guys can do to customize this. I've already made a tutorial on how to do the scribble animations, I think months ago. There's a bunch of different tutorials on how to do them in After Effects. What I'm going to do is just show you some little tips and tricks to actually set yourself apart and actually create some really cool, unique looks with this. So as always, if you guys enjoy, go ahead and click that subscription button. Regular content, music videos, tutorials, travel videos, a bunch of cool stuff going on here. If you guys do enjoy, please leave a like. It helps the growth of this channel a huge amount. Anyways, enough talking. Let's go ahead and get into After Effects, and we're going to start creating some of these cool line animations. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a cut, and I'm going to bring this clip into After Effects. So I'm going to right click it, and I'm going to click replace with After Effects composition. As always, if you guys are only using After Effects, you can just start in After Effects. I prefer to use dynamic links with Premiere. So this is probably one of my favorite starter go-to effects. This is something I used a lot as a beginner. It's like the first thing I learned how to do. I highly recommend this if you guys are first starting out making music videos. So to create these animations, we're going to double click on this layer right here, and then you should see that change into a layer in the top right here. It shouldn't say composition. If it does say composition, just double click again until it says layer. So now that we are here, we're going to go ahead and just click this paintbrush tool right here in the top left, and we're just going to select a cool color. So I'm just going to go with yellow. Once you've selected your paintbrush tool, just zoom in, and you're just going to draw any kind of pattern that you like. Now, once you've done that, over here in the bottom right where it says paint, make sure duration is on single frame. This is super important. If it's on constant, it's not going to work. Make sure it's on single frame. Once you've done that, just click the page down key on your keyboard. That's going to move you over one frame, as you see right here. And that's why I say shoot at 24 frames per second or 30 frames per second. If you're shooting at 24 FPS, you guys probably already know FPS stands for frames per second. That means that there are 24 of these frames or just still images in 1 second of video. So if you want it to last 1 second, you're gonna have to draw it on 24 times. So that's why animation is a little bit painstaking. Just gonna give you some quick tips to be able to do it fast. So like I said, click the page down key if you want to move a single frame. This is going to save you a huge amount of time instead of just dragging this bar. Clicking page down, you can just kind of go through it quick, just like that. If you guys want the full kind of step-by-step and slow down tutorial showing you guys how to do just what I just did, go ahead and click the link in the description. It's more targeted towards beginners just learning how to do this. This tutorial is really going to take it to the next level and show you guys some cool stuff you can do to these animations. So first, starting off, what we're going to do is let's just go ahead and open this triangle right here for our layer. We're going to open up the effects drop down, and then as you see right here, paint. These are the line animations that we just drew. So go ahead and open that up, and you're going to see all of the different brushes that we just drew. So I'm going to show you guys some cool little tricks that you guys can do to actually manipulate this. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to select all of the brushes that we just did. So click on brush 1, and then go to the very top. So the very last brush is brush 46. I'm going to hold down shift, and I'm going to click here. And since I held down shift and I clicked there, I selected every single brush, as you see right there. Now what we can do is we can just open up any of these brushes, and we can actually change some of these options to create some cool looks. So what I'm going to do is right here for brush 1. If you want it to be more of like an overlaid or soft light look, you can do that. If you select difference, it's actually going to create a cool look. Since we selected the color yellow, it doesn't look as good, but if you actually just change the color to white, I'm going to open up stroke options, and I'm just going to change color to white. And since I have all these selected, it should affect all the brushes like that. So changing the blending modes is pretty cool. It depends on your footage. It's always going to look different. For this example, changing the blending modes doesn't look as good, so I probably wouldn't do that. But there is one cool thing you can do, and that is actually changing the blending mode to silhouette luma. So this is something I actually just recently found out. If you change it to silhouette luma, what you're going to see is that if I click away, all these line effects just became transparent. So if you see this checkered board right here, that means that it's cutting through the video footage, and everything behind there is transparent. So just to kind of further explain what that means, I'm going to close this paint tool, and we're going to place a video behind this layer. So let's go ahead and just open up something from any of my packs. If you guys are new here, if you go down to the description and you go to my website, you can find a bunch of useful video editing resource tools. Some of the most popular ones being my free resource packs. We have the Trippy Visual pack, motion graphics pack, we have vaporwave pack, retro video games, retro 90s, 80s, sky replacement, trippy visuals. We have a bunch of different cool stuff. Like I said, check that out if you're new here. If you guys have been here for a while, you probably already know about it. What to do is just drag in some cool visuals. So here's 3 that I've selected right here. Just go ahead and take whatever one you want and just drag it into your project bin right here in the top left. So now we're just going to minimize this file explorer. And another thing I want to mention is sometimes if you try and import the GIF file, it won't work. So what you'll have to do is just go online and convert the GIF to an MP4, or what you can do is just download any kind of MP4 video and it'll work. Once you've done that, go ahead and take whatever visual you want and place it underneath the layer. And the cool thing about this is since we set it on silhouette luma and everything's cut out, now we have these custom animations, and you can literally put any crazy thing you want in there and it's going to be behind the footage. As you see, you can move it around, you can place it however you want. That way it's not just one static color. You can really have any kind of like crazy visual behind there, and you can really customize this however you want. So you can even do this with any kind of VHS clip. I have a VHS pack available for download if you want. And the VHS I think looks really cool. Like I said, this is something new that I don't think I've seen a lot of music video directors do. So hope you guys can find something useful from that tip. I actually like this a lot because it's something that you guys can really customize yourselves, and you can really create something new every time doing this trick. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below what you'd like to see next on this channel. I know I kind of showed a little snippet of these kind of portals right here, and I said I was going to make a tutorial on how to do this. Stay tuned for that. Like I said, turn on your post notifications if you want to be notified when that comes out. It should be out in a couple of days. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.